I'm joined now by Barry Smith, Chairman and Founder of Symprove. Hi Barry, thanks for joining us. Now can you tell me what were the main results found with the IBS trial using Symprove and why are they so significant?
Well, the main result was a very significant result over a range of symptoms on IBS. The reason it's significant is because the medical team that took on this study were keen to find another way of treating IBS because they were unhappy with the drugs that are available at the moment. It was the largest IBS study that's ever been run on a probiotic, and it came out with a statistically significant result over 3 months with patients on the product. They were the worst type of patients, so they were in the top 1% of IBS sufferers, and they'd already failed first and second line treatment with their GP. So it's a very important result, and it's because of the unique delivery system that we believe that this works so well as opposed to other probiotic treatments.
And what does this mean for IBS sufferers?
Well, for IBS sufferers it will mean a range of their symptoms will be reduced. In particular, if you look at the poster behind me, you'll see that the pain is the biggest contributing factor, and that reduces significantly in its own right. Bloating is another thing that affects IBS sufferers, and that is a positive addition to the total sum. And we think for the first time reported is habit. That generally is reported as diarrhea or constipation. But with this technology, what you're doing is you're actually balancing the system so that you make the system work more efficiently, and you can resolve both of those problems with one technology. And of course, there's no downside because it's a food technology.
So what is Symprove and why is it different to other probiotics?
Okay, well, Symprove is an extract of germinated barley, which we generate in such a way as it becomes the perfect food for our bacteria. And what we do is we put on a cocktail of 4 bacteria that work in harmony, and we put them in a rest condition so that you can deliver the bacteria on a water-based substrate. And the key difference is that you have 2 main ways of delivering probiotics at the moment. One is as a yogurt, and the systems are inclined to perceive that quite rightly as food, so there's a massive digestive attack, or freeze-dried. If it's freeze-dried, it will take some time for that to imbibe. And so the key thing is a unique delivery system of actually taking the bacteria on a water base with the perfect food. And what happens then is it gets through the stomach in a camouflage way without a digestive attack if you take it on a fasting stomach first thing in the morning. And then the bacteria can establish and do the job, and of course measurably so. That's the important thing, to be measured. The key thing behind Symprove is to try and do everything on an R&D basis first, and then to go to market rather than be marketing led.
And is Symprove involved in further research development?
Yes, Symprove, the R&D company, is working on a number of other projects. Partway through the IBS study, the medical team came to us to do IBD study. You'll know that that's a life-threatening problem, ulcerative colitis or Crohn's, and those patients, I think we're half recruited on that. But the exciting thing was, and to show you how things, the pace can pick up, is that it took us about 8 years to get this study underway and completed, and in less than 1 week of the trial result, the same medical team at King's started a diverticular study as well. And as we've been at medical shows for the last couple of weeks, we've also been offered at least 8 other studies, including paediatric studies.
And finally, Barry, where can people buy Symprove from?
Okay, you can buy Symprove directly from our website. You can get it from Natural Dispensary, the Nutrimission. You can buy it from a number of pharmacies. About 100 pharmacies now have it. We're trying to get to more pharmacies around the country so that we have coverage. Of course, you can buy it from Amazon as well, which is the country's largest distributor, and they buy very large quantities of product. Now that we're getting good press, that people are going to Amazon because they're a trusted supplier.
Well, thank you very much, Barry. And for more information about the company, please visit their website, symprove.com.